Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us?
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Consider wisely our option. Make haste! I have you!
Does this suit you?
I am your shield! We strive together!
I trust you!
How's this? Cornea shall never cave! Brace yourself!
I shall protect you! I trust you!
Witness the royal blade!
Embarrassing.
You'll see no harm! I am your shield!
Behold my might!
Does this suit you? I
My
never
magic
miss. Raise your shield!
Go. I must fight on! We've no time to falter.
Seize her!
Enlighten me, Valmor. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
has gone according to plan, my lord.
And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
Then the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Zenoiran Empire, Cornea's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornea's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion. And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. 10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornea.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Zenoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornea are suffering, Lex, crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The Earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the Guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Elaine? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you'd best get to praying. She's fast.
Not as fast as us.
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We'd best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring?
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
The day will be ours. Onward.
now.
The time is at hand. The path is set. A fine job! Victory grows ever closer. We march. The time is at hand. To me. 'Tis ours now.
Sure thing. You got it. I'm here. I'm up. Yes, sir.
Service of the royal family, awaiting your command, as you wish. Gaze upon the face of your demise. For the liberation.
Gotta make this work.
I'll not fail you. By your word. I shall...
Your villainy ends here. We march on. We march.
Come.
You face me.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. Hold fast. Glory to the A trivial undertaking. I shall hold nothing back.
Your villainy ends here.
Come.
Come then.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. I have you! The battle is won for the liberation. Come.
You face me. A fine job. A fine bout. The time is at hand.
Gaze upon...
Your villainy and...
Come.
You face me.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Hodrick.
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight.
Stand true! I fight in me yet. What would you ask?
Your villainy ends here.
I shall hold.
You face me. Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, Well. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it.
Light! Let me.
Good. Your villainy ends here. We march on. I must never yield.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the Cornean vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick, do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years, though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia. A symbol of your birthright, and nothing more to think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the ring of legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should go... Then this ring is...
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed.
It might just bring the Iron Wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with... Yet the answer is clear as day. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over us. It may take days, months. And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seemed... By the way, Your Highness, among the Liberation members I'll ride to bring you...
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety?
It really isn't important. I assure you, it's just... Our lives have changed so drastically.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's... A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path, but as her heir...
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one, and assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, of course, I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Elaine, why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping.
Get your vile claw!
Let her go!
Chloe!
I should have known you'd be, but...
What is the meaning?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her... Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before...
Your Highness.
A pleasure.
Still, I never would have...
Who was that?
His name is Renaud, and just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same.
Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire...
In any case, the risk to her...
And... But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We won't after Renaud. We've got to go through them.
be ours.
I'm ready for anything. Received. I'm up.
I'll take that. Saw that. Nice try.
That wasn't so bad. To arms!
You face me.
I'm up. That's one down. Take notes, Lex. Not even close. To arms!
Come then.
I'm not afraid of
Your villainy ends here.
anything for Cornea. Understood.
We march. Onward.
To arms!
Thanks.
I have you. I did it! I did it! Orders, Your Majesty? I'm off then.
In service of the Royal, awaiting your command. Very well.
Come then.
I'm up.
I'll take that. Saw that. Nice try.
That's one down.
Your villainy ends here.
To arms!
Come then.
I'm up.
You face me.
To arms!
Come then.
I'm up.
Your villainy ends here.
To arms!
You face...
I'm not afraid of you. That wasn't so bad. Not even close. Anything for Cornea. Received.
The time is at hand. To me.
It's ours. I'll handle it.
We march. Onward.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Hold fast! Glory to the liberation!
A trivial undertaking.
The time is at hand. Come then.
Don't go dying on me.
A fine job. We march.
Anything for Cornea. Understood.
The path is set.
I'm up.
You face me. We march on.
Orders, Your Majesty? Received. To arms!
Thanks.
Healing! I did it! I'll handle it. This should be it. Anything for Cornea.
What would you ask? By your word, I shall hold nothing back. I have you! The battle is won for the liberation.
Your villainy ends here.
There's no sense.
Come then. Good. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. To me.
Come. Stand true! I fight in me yet. A trivial undertaking. I'll not fail you. As you wish. I have taken it as our own.
For the liberation. Your villainy ends here. You'll be okay. Yeah. A fine job.
I'll handle it.
The time is at hand.
Orders, Your Majesty?
You face me. We march on. We march.
Awaiting your command. Very well.
Come then. A fine job. You face me. We march on. Well fought.
I'll handle it. I'm off then. Anything for Cornea. Understood.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. I am with you! for the liberation. I'll not fail you. By your word, hoist the banners. What would you ask? As you wish.
I'm up. Are you okay? That's one down.
The time is at hand. Onward.
To arms! I have you. I did it! In service of the crown. I'll handle it. Orders, Your Majesty?
We march. To me.
Blood will be shed.
Well, look who finally came now.
Hold fast!
You okay? I'll not let this go to waste.
The path is set.
I have my doubts. Stand. Stand true! I have you! Forgive me. Hold fast!
You're done for!
Tisn't my finest hour.
Exactly as ordered.
We march. Onward.
Onward!
Word.
Anything for Cornea. Understood.
We march. The path is set.
This may prove perilous. By your word.
I'm up.
Thanks.
Nice try. Saw that.
Healing. That wasn't so bad.
Come. Be healed. I have you. Stand true. The battle is won. Fatigue has struck. 'Tisn't my finest hour.
I'll handle it.
Defeat will soon be upon
A
us.
difficult...
I fear for
There's
us.
no sense
Tis a
complaining.
deficient plan.
A difficult assignment.
fear we lack the time for pleasantry.
Figures. You're done for!
Another step forth.
To arms!
Thanks. Nice try. Saw that?
That wasn't so bad.
You face me. A fine job.
I've much room to improve.
I've need of a rest. Alone, are you?
What happened to your friends?
Long gone by now. But with all the time about them, never could have done it without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble.
Strange. Few leaders would play the sacrificial lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourselves. I would have shook you off like weak old mud if I hadn't hurt my leg in our little scuffle. But hey, that's just part of the job. You're gambling with your life the second you take that coin.
Then you know how this ends.
Stay your blade, Lex. There's something I need to ask him. What does Galerius want with Scarlet? I'll take any scraps of information you may have. Please.
You do realize I'm just hired steel, yeah? They keep my pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy. At least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him?
Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead. What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all your marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type. As long as the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the enemy, not hire them.
It's not every day you come across a man willing to greet the heavens in order to see his allies safe. Now, our aim is to liberate these lands from the oppressive clutches of Zenoira and its emperor. I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I had heard you were nothing more than the crumbs of some spineless resistance that got chewed up and spat back out. Never would have guessed you're really just a pack of reckless lunatics.
This so-called lunatic is none other than Prince Elaine, true-born heir to the Cornian throne. And our war is a righteous one.
You're trotting around the crown brat of a dead and gone kingdom trying to flip a whole damn empire? Sorry, kids, but I don't like them odds.
Doesn't sound like he's interested.
Hope you know I don't come cheap.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. Kingmaking's not an everyday job for a merc, but you've seen enough to know I'm worth the gold and more. So we got a deal? We'll even cut you a little discount.
Now that we've settled matters here, we move to rescue Scarlet. Time grows short.
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith. Casting the gauntlet at Renault's feet would only send us all to an early grave.
If I may add, there are those among Galerius's adherents who willfully chose to betray the Queen those long years ago. I fear we have no hope of avoiding conflict with such base traitors.
It would seem we'll need to bolster our ranks then.
Your Highness, upon ushering you to Palavia, I labored tirelessly to build a foundation upon which the Liberation Army can take hold. I have seen great suffering in our lands, 'tis true, and yet greater resentment harbored by the oppressed and the downtrodden. I have every faith such fierce emotion will spur them to join our cause. My prince, fly your crest across the banner of the liberation. Spearhead the rebellion against Zenoira, and you will surely find kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
Then I will do just that. I only ask that you be the crutch I may lean on when the perils of war grow too great to bear alone.